Welcome to Mrs. V's Reading Corner, where you can enjoy books for educational, fun, or even bedtime stories. Please take the time to like this video, comment below with how you enjoyed it, book suggestions, and more. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get all the new books that I post first. Rosa and Blanca by Joe Hayes, illustrated by Jose Ortega. Once there were two sisters named Rosa and Blanca. They loved each other very much. If their mother sent Rosa to the store to buy flour for tortillas, Blanca would go with her. If their mother told Blanca to sweep the sidewalk in front of their house, Rosa would help her. Their mother would always say, "My daughters are so good to one another. They make me very happy. I think I am the luckiest mother in the town. No, I am the luckiest mother in the country. No, I am the luckiest mother in the whole world." When Rosa and Blanca grew up, Rosa got married. She and her husband had 3 children. Blanca didn't get married. She lived alone. One year, Rosa planted a garden. Blanca planted a garden too. They planted corn and tomatoes and good hot chilies. When the tomatoes were round and ripe, Rosa helped Blanca pick the tomatoes in her garden. Blanca helped Rosa pick the tomatoes in her garden. That night, Rosa thought, "My poor sister Blanca lives all alone. She has no one to help make a living. I have a husband and helpful children. I will give her half of my tomatoes to sell in the market." Rosa filled a basket with tomatoes. She started towards Blanca's house. That very same night, Blanca thought, "My poor sister Rosa has a husband and 3 children. There are 5 to feed in her house. I only have myself. I will give her half of my tomatoes to sell in the market." Blanca filled a basket with tomatoes. She started towards Rosa's house. The night was dark. The 2 sisters did not see each other when they passed. Rosa added her tomatoes to the pile in Blanca's kitchen. Blanca added her tomatoes to the pile in Rosa's kitchen. The next day, Rosa looked at her pile of tomatoes. "Vaya," she said, "how can I have so many tomatoes? Did my tomatoes have babies during the night?" The next day, Blanca looked at her pile of tomatoes. "Vaya," she said, "how can I have so many tomatoes? Did my tomatoes have babies during the night?" When the corn was ripe, Rosa helped Blanca pick her corn. Blanca helped Rosa pick her corn. That night, Rosa thought, "I will give half of my corn to Blanca to sell in the market." That night, Blanca thought, "I will give half of my corn to Rosa to sell in the market." Each sister filled a basket of corn. Rosa went to Blanca's house. Blanca went to Rosa's house. The night was dark. They did not see each other when they passed. Rosa added her corn to the corn in Blanca's house. Blanca added her corn to the corn in Rosa's house. The next day, Rosa said, "Vaya, how can I have so much corn? Did each ear invite a friend to spend the night?" The next day, Blanca said, "Vaya, how can I have so much corn? Did each ear invite a friend to spend the night?" When the chilies were red and hot, Rosa helped Blanca pick her chilies. Blanca helped Rosa pick her chilies. That night, Rosa thought, "I will give Blanca half of my chilies to sell in the market." That night, Blanca thought, "I will give Rosa half of my chilies to sell in the market." Each sister filled a basket of chilies. Just then, Rosa's youngest child started to cry. Rosa went to the child's room. She picked him up and rocked him. Blanca was on her way to Rosa's house. When Rosa's child went to sleep, Rosa picked up her basket of chilies. She started out the door. Blanca was coming in the door. They both said, Vaya. Rosa said, Blanca, what are you doing? Why do you have that basket of chilies? Blanca said, Rosa, what are you doing? Why do you have that basket of chilies? Rosa said, I was going to give you half of my chilies to you. Blanca said, but I was going to give half of my chilies to you. Both sisters laughed. Rosa said, so that is why I still had so many tomatoes. Blanca said, so that is why I still had so much corn. The sisters hugged each other. The next day, Rosa and Blanca went to their mother's house. They told their mother what they had done. Their old mother smiled and hugged her daughters. She said, my daughters are so good to one another. They make me very happy. I think I am the luckiest mother in the town. No, I am the luckiest mother in the country. No, I am the luckiest mother in the whole world. The end.